Ah, this is like way outside of my league.
Why?
Good learning experience. Like the same rank as my Protoss. I lost to a 1800 toss like really hard earlier. Or maybe it was 1900. We do at some point need to go over how I actually need to respond to 12 Nexus instead of me doing this like random nonsense.
Okay, what do you want to do this game, opening wise?
I really just like the standard Vulture opener into add-on.
Okay. With the bunker stack spot, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Let's do that. Okay, so if he will go 12 Nexus, we'll just go our shit. We won't care about it, okay? In this game. Because I won't be able to tell you what to do.
Exactly, Dustin.
We can talk about this after the game. If this happens. It's actually not that simple. You have to make some conclusion based on the scouting, so it's not that linear as it was in the past.
Yeah. Well, like if they go cannon, there's no point. Well, I guess there's not no point going to Vulture, but
they can also fuck up the cannon timing. This is also not that simple that you shouldn't rush against the cannon. Sometimes they go greedy and their forge is late. I cannot like I don't know the exact timing when is it late, but I know it happens because I mindlessly rushed forge a couple of times and it worked because they didn't have their cannon time. So I know it can happen.
Okay.
Okay, let's focus on the opening. Okay, we see his probe, so he's probably close position, right? So now we have to end scout pretty much if we don't see him. But I think he's close spawn. I hope I'm not, because sometimes they also scout cross, especially when they go 12 Nexus in fight.
Yep.
But let's assume he's close spawn. And now we should make your factory ASAP. On 100 gas, you should cut to make this factory.
Couldn't do it.
I see. But generally, you should cut STV to make this factory.
Yeah.
You should cut either Marine or STV. So the idea is, if there is no probe in your base, you cut the Marine. If there is probe, you cut the STV. And make it on 16. That's because if he knows where you are, he will go with Zeld, for example.
Yeah.
So you need the Marine. Okay, he's close spawn. Okay, so now we look for the 3 pylons in his base. There is the gun, under timing, so we know. And this gun fighting you lets you make it without the bunker. Cut STV, don't make this STV, cut it. You will make a depot before this STV. Now send the STV to the natural, you will need bunker. Now second gun is out, so he's coming to you with 2 guns now, so you have to make bunker ASAP. No, there will be gun, don't chase this bro. I told you.
Well, maybe you're wrong, you know?
Yeah, but I wasn't. STV to the gas. See, everything I said was true. It's okay. Tank. Don't lose this, very important to not lose this shit. And you can go mines. Also the mines should be like ASAP. And this vulture, you can never lose it. If you lose this vulture, the mines have no purpose. So you have to hide it, like literally go somewhere he cannot ever find it. be very sure that he's never finding this vulture. You saw the Nexus, so we don't need early eBay. And now the what do you want to play now?
I don't know. Standard.
What's standard in your head?
Go up to like 3-4 factory, expand.
Don't let him go to your main. Yeah. Well, you could block him. Rely on your factory, so the tank should straight away repair, and yeah, it should be enough. Repair. Yes, good repair. Don't move. The repair. This is good. Could kill it. Hold position, dear tank. Yep, good. Okay, now you can make eBay, because this is the time where he can technically fuck you up. No, second geyser is too early, but okay, we'll talk about it later. Second fact or armory, these are your choices every time in every game, or starport, but starport would be very late right now. Okay, mine on the path. Okay, so you can either mine his third base or on the path to your base. Choose one. This is his fourth base, right? His third base will be under the main.
Since he lost these like 4 dunes, can I?
Yeah, we can probably try to attack, but the point is we have no marines, so no. If you produce marines, yes, but you have 2 marines in the bunker, right? So it's kind of doomed. Because he will probably like have 4 or 5 good goons and we won't be able to do anything. So, not really.
He's also not expanded yet.
Turret. 3 turrets in the standard spot. Do you know the standard spots? Observer is going to you, so it will also.
I don't really know the standard spots, no.
Okay, so standard spots, it's kind of like in TVZ near factories, which also covers the ramp, and in your main. Think about where you would like to have turrets if DT drop came.
Okay, I got nothing.
Okay, this is good enough, although a little bit too many, but it's okay. And now armory. In fact, we are very late with our armory. It should start before the academy, surely. Okay, so now another decision: 5, 6, or I mean 5 fact, 6 fact, or third base.
He's only playing 1 base, right? Or 2 base.
Yeah, kind of 2 base. Yeah, kind of 2 base. So you should probably go to 4 factories, no matter what, pretty much. It was probably 3-gate observer.
But even then, like, it's really late. Like when I 3-gate observer, I still have it, but like just over 6 minutes.
Okay, river. Okay, river. So we can make like. First of all, we can make Goliaths. 4 Goliaths with range, very helpful against rivers. And you can make them even from your tank factories, if you would like to. It will allow you for the bigger growth. So now you can make put your mines from this. Okay, you have a ring, so it's not that necessary, but. Okay, so you don't have to do anything with your butcher in this case. Yeah, CC I think is better choice in this situation. But anyway, we want to expand our factory count anyway, because our armory is very late. Our starport will be very late, so we can go for 5 facts comfortably there, I think. Yeah, like those mines are so precious. Knowing that he went back is super good there. You have no pressure on you. Remember about the supplies. 2 at a time minimum right now. And remember to watch your upgrade timing. 50% starport. You can even start it earlier. It's not a big blunder.
Some fly blocks, so kind of floating a bit.
Yeah, sure. So now your CC is about to be done, right? Okay, so now we have to crawl out. Oh my god, this is so bad for me. Terrible, but so good for us. Okay, so to kill a river like that, you want to hit at it with everything, Goliath leading. So Goliaths hit the shuttle, tanks are killing the river. That's the technique to go out from the shit like that. Yeah, so yeah, that's even better. Remember about the macro, about anything else. Queue up to SCV every CC before you do anything, then units, then you go out. And now you maneuver. Yeah, Goliath should be already walking, you see, because you would kill this shot. That's the idea. But okay, do it very slowly because goons are around, so we don't want to get attacked on. And your CC can already fly to the base. Okay, now another blunder kills. Remember about the upgrades. You have to start making it from hotkeys.
Sure, waiting. Okay.
If you don't have the gas, just make vultures from the add-on factories also. If you feel like you need gas for anything else, like for example expanding factory count, also make vultures and make factories. We don't want to go on the map. We want to stay defensive, right? Oh, what happened?
Oh, I landed this.
Supplies. You can gain some map vision with vultures. So like take 4 vultures or something like that, or 3, 4 something, and go to the left bottom and mine every expo. Leave some vultures there to be annoying in the future when he sends probe and so on. Like literally you should have every expo mined at this point, so there is no hidden expo anywhere and so on. Also scan his main, we want to know his tech. Okay, very late, seems like very late arbiter. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect, he will lose that. Just defend. Yeah, so this is something you should not do, so you never want to slide your SCVs through the rivers.
Okay.
It's better to even leave them alone, like, I mean, leave them mining. It's better than stacking them up in front of the rivers.
I feel like I have a push timing here, no?
Yeah, you could have, I'm not sure, I personally don't know, but there is high possibility you have. But your +2, +1 is on the way or not?
It is, yeah.
Wait for it, just wait for +2. There is no, like, if you have an advantage now, it will only grow from now on. So make units, wait for 2-1 and then attack. But make sure you hit your macro cycles. This is very important. So make sure depot. Yeah, you will be maxed out before the +2. So at more factories for sure. You can already kind of see, like, you have your units queued up and you still have money, right? So you need more factories, like 3 or 4 more. I would argue you can even go more than standard 9, you can go probably more, because we know you will miss macro cycles, so there is no reason to try to be perfect.
Don't have to be mean about it, jeez.
Am I?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if he attacks us, it's even fucking better for us. You should probably scan above your army, there may be an observer.
Oh, like, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, exactly, there is. And Vessel. Vessel is also a very important thing you can
I
do.
put my
Right now.
starboard.
The right corner of your base, top right corner,
Yeah.
wherever. You can even just make. Okay, how much time to the upgrades? Probably about to be done, right? Yeah. So buy the units and go kill him. There is no way he defends it. Be sure to scan his army before that. Send your SCV to the location of the expo you wanna take during the push, and go.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Don't siege like that. As you go forward, you siege the tanks that are in the front, and the rest has to like move on. Okay, now we siege everything because clearly he is going at you.
Your forces are under attack.
Protoss units.
Add-on complete.
Siege down. Press forward. But still kind of slowly, don't be overconfident with that. First step is to take this high ground. Make this vessel. You probably can already start it. And queue up units, like even 3-4 tanks, vultures, Goliaths, everything. Yeah, your tanks are very wounded, but yeah, okay. It's very good out. You can probably make some turrets there. I don't even remember, but there should be some buildable terrain. Okay, so now you can kind of stop and do everything you would want to do. So make your allies properly, make your bases. So take 12 o'clock, for example. Also, you can send one STV to the bottom right. Scan. Yeah, we need this vessel. Yeah, that's very good location for the tanks. You can use mines there, like in front of our army. You want to push to the left right now. You will kill this base, which is at the top, and then you will move down to the 9 o'clock. You should make, because what's very important right now is that he's not having the bottom right, because that would be very hard for us to win, even from this position. I mean bottom right, not left. Left, we expect him to have. Okay, he's countering, so you can kind of mirror his army movement, so you should probably leave like only few units there. And the priority is to save our expos, right? Yeah, that's good. Each tank. That's very important. If you have only few of them, they have to fight. Okay. Macro. And we can hit his natural even right now. But be careful about your army, is natural, because he had a beater, remember? On the minimap you won't see the dots even of his army. Use mines in front of the tanks. In his, yeah, like, you don't have to necessarily attack anything, just stand there and keep this position. You have 12 o'clock. Yeah, so we kind of are going mined out, right? So this 12 o'clock is super important to us. You should probably make some defenses there. But at the same time, you should kill the 9 o'clock, because 9 o'clock is free. So the time is ticking to his favor right now because we are not killing it.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, you should put when you have some time, you should put some mines in his nut before, like in front of the tanks. It's very important, but this is more important. Yeah, this happened because of no mines. Yeah, this base is kind of getting mined out. It's good to kill the probes, though, still.
Your forces are under attack.
You can make more vessels, especially because we have some gas. This will be a tough game to win. Make sure he has no bottom right. It's very important to put one vulture there or something on the patrol. If he takes it, we have no way of winning this enemy. You should try to make more use of the mines and vultures because you are lying very few mines. Scan. You have very few tanks there. Do you have more army to send there?
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are
Everything.
under attack.
Send everything. So for example, right now you should take your vultures and try to mine his natural, because it will be a free value. Kill units surely with those mines. Okay, unless there are some goons, there maybe not. But generally, it's something you should think about. Okay, so the problem is that we need to attack the bottom, but at the same time we have 12 o'clock to protect, right? So you should like push to the nut, probably take out his army which is there, maybe put some units there, leave like few and then go to the bottom, something like that. And keep Vessel there to so he cannot stand with observer above your army. Yep. Okay, go with your army. Yeah, reinforce and go.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, you don't have to kill this. Go to the nut, to the bottom nut. I mean, yeah, leave one tank, it's okay, but there are no probes, right? So we want to cut his mining, first of all. And now, watch with your eye on the minimap, the top left, right? You know he will try to break out from the position. You have to scan against the arbiter if anything happens. Okay, you can reinforce it a little bit. You have some units in your nut, surely, and it's always good if your units fight together. Okay, this is the rare case where I would actually go up the ramp. You have no aim. Produce, macro. And you can try to take bottom right, really. Because you have the map control, there is no reason why we wouldn't take... Okay, look, he's breaking out. Yeah, Vessel a little bit on the front is... cannon with the Vulture. You have Protoss 3. It will die right away. Okay, we know we'll lose this fight. It's to be expected. The important thing is we kill the Expos, but we still don't know. Like 6 o'clock, bottom right. We don't know where his Expos are. Okay, and the last Expo is the bottom right natural. We also don't know about it. I hope there is no Expo. Okay, very good. Very good. The one thing you should have is this Vulture patrolling bottom right.
Yeah. I guess he cleared it at some point. Maybe I didn't mind. Less APM equals when. I always have less APM.
I think bottom right you didn't patrol ever. You patrolled the bottom left, which he killed.
Yeah,
You see,
I
and
thought I put a mine, but... Yeah, but it's
But
with
you
you
were-
helping me. Like, does it really happen on my
Yeah.
own?
Okay, but still, it's you are capable of that. So, like, nothing really happened, and you had an advantage. Yeah, because he fucked up with his goon theory.
Yeah,
that
he
was the
threw those 4
that was-
guns,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
he got, what, 1 tank out of it? And then
Yeah,
his
that
third was, like, really late.
Okay. One important point when you are fighting, like one tank with SCVs repairing it against goons, hold position with this tank.
Yeah, no.
Because otherwise he will escape from the SCVs and SCVs won't be able to repair it.
It was a bit of a misclick. I had it on hold position and I took it off on accident.
Yeah, that's very important to remember that.
Some say he still wants you to make more money. I know, my mind link was not good this game, I know.
Because like very like sneaky Protoss will actually like if he, for example, he fights 2 goons against this 1 tank which is repaired, he will do step back, tank will come to him and then he will come close again, and the SCVs won't be able to repair it again. So this is how they do that. Yeah, vessel very important. Don't ever fly with your starport like for eternity.
Right.
You should just if the position of the starport is annoying to you, fly with it, but make control tower every time somewhere, because you will need this vessel. Because this vessel's purpose, like for me, my philosophy about the vessel is not that you want the perfect EMP, you want the detection for the observers.
Oh. Expo coming late too. Oh, just didn't transfer either.
Yeah, I mean...
Like I'm up 3-4 workers.
Yeah, that's very good. Like every time Terran is up the workers, you know you're winning.
Yeah.
And supply, like you have more supply. So, also yeah, that was a good point about the attack timing. If you lose the goons, it would be possible if you produced marines.
Yeah.
Even if you had like 4 in your bunker, and then you only would want add 1, I would be like down for it. But with 3 tanks and 2 marines, it's so much worse than 2 tanks and 5 marines.
Yeah,
Like those 5 marines get is insane value, because average like goon has to fire 4 shots to kill a marine. It's huge.
I didn't even know I shot this yet.
Correct. Yeah, I also didn't notice. So you didn't need this turret ring, but it was okay. The thing is that if you are making Goliaths, you don't need turret rings. You should be standing in your main with a few tanks and Goliaths, so you can defend it. And also, if you have like only few turrets and you are not having the ring, you can put your mines in the spot where you would think that Protoss is unloading his river. So like, you know, 1 screen below the turret, for example. Yeah, this was a major blunder by him, because those rivers were key to hold you in the base. But with the army you have, you should easily break out from this. Goliath should lead, and then tanks behind them. You get in the range of the rivers with your tanks. You siege, and Goliath prevent shuttle from escaping at the same time. And you should have them every time. But of course, it's not that easy. But it's the theory, and it works well if you execute it properly. I think you shouldn't be afraid to take the hit from the river. That's the most important thing, because if you don't have Goliaths or you don't have range, then you have to be slow and you have leapfrog with tanks. But I think with Goliath range, it's better to go with frontal attack against them.
Yeah, my supply is like even within the whole game, which is obviously amazing for me.
Yeah.
The only thing was my upgrades were like really late for sure.
Oh, yeah,
not the only thing, but one of the things.
So, in this game, when you start your academy, it should be armory. That's it, pretty much. I mean, pros nowadays, they do some weird shit sometimes, like they can go one factory academy even nowadays. It's some new shit I don't understand why they are doing that, so I won't even propose it, but because I cannot explain that, but
yeah, they do that like instead of eBay, right?
Yeah, kind of, but Academy has major downsides to it. Major downside, because first of all, scanners cost gas, which is a huge deal because it means you have to start your refinery sooner, so it cuts your mineral income. Then you don't produce SCVs, which also cuts your mineral income, and in the end, Academy is super expensive. Very expensive.
I saw this so late that I thought he recalled on me.
Yeah, that was actually a very good play from him, by the way, if he didn't lose the arbiter.
Yeah. The thing about the like academy build, because I saw it several times too, and I love playing against it because I feel like I can just like mass expand against it. Where they do like academy and then Goliath and then like scan for observers, and there's like no vultures on the map when they do this build. So I just feel like I can do whatever I want.
Ah, yeah, but I'm not even talking about that. But yeah, this is the old way of playing, and there is nothing wrong with that. This is fast upgrades, by the way, what we were talking about. Generally, armory and academy, fast upgrades builds most often. Yeah, it's crazy that he almost came back in this game.
Yeah, almost on a self-starved. He basically did damage one time and almost died for it.
Because at some point you like few times it was very bad against arbiters, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's like tough position strategically when he takes the bottom left and you have to attack it, but at the same time you are opening yourself for a counter. Yeah. So
definitely at this point I should have already been doing what you were saying. I should have, instead of pushing up into the natural, because this is basically mined out anyway, so it doesn't matter. I should have had my tanks back here and gone ahead and set up my contain to start pushing down here, like right away.
Yeah, a lot of mines, few tanks behind it, and then you go with the rest of the army to kill the expos. That's the correct play most of the time. Or if you, like later on, he had quite big army there, so even better then is to kill the army first, because it's standing in the natural, it has now nowhere to go. He won't be able to go up the ramp with 3 groups of units, for example. Like that, I mean, he can try, but your tanks will murder half of it in the meantime. So we can see it in a moment. Yeah, and more mines everywhere. Like, you are not putting mines down. This is the very important thing.
Wolfix, I have 150 APM, okay?
I don't care. More mine. If you put your mines, you would have more APM, right?
Yeah, no. That's true.
Yeah, so now you will go back with fewer units or even not?
Yeah, this
so
is where I
now,
set up the contain and then I push
yeah,
bottom.
and now it's a situation where it's kind of tough because you don't know his supply count and you feel like the 12 o'clock is very precious for you because if you lose it, you will be on one base,
Yeah, basically
which
lose
is
the game.
mining out. So, but now you scanned the natural, you scanned his natural,
Yeah.
and you saw those goons, and you should push them, push aggressively in those goons, then set up the contain, and then go down. So first kill the army, because while your army is connected, you can easily kill those goons,
Right.
and because if you choose to push down now, you split your army. So now his goons and those zealots have bigger value because they will attack into your
Split
small
army,
force.
yeah, I gotcha.
Instead of that, you can push with everything on his split force before those zealots even.
The main
there.
reason I got hesitant to pull the trigger, because like I know you did tell me to do it, and the reason I kind of hesitated was because I'm so bad at pushing into storm and clumping so much. I was afraid of just like getting obliterated by storm. I thought maybe
Yeah,
like
I see.
yeah,
But it's like there is very rarely a situation where you having the initiative as a Terran and it's not worth to push into his army. Usually
yeah,
it's what you want to do, to push into Protoss army. If you can force the engagement, it's usually very good for you.
I got you.
Because generally the worst style of play you can have as a Terran against Protoss is that where they are avoiding the fight for the whole game and only recalling you. And only going for their expos, economy and so on, and they never fight you.
Mhm.
That's the most frustrating thing.